Hi everyone, this is Yami HP7, and today is not an art video. Technically it's sort of, but it's technically me showing everyone my cosplay from Aura Kingdom Alucard. Because a lot of people were asking if I could show all the parts that go to Alucard. Unfortunately I can't show the wings, because the wings, 1, are very big, 2, they're stuck in the closet. I am not getting them out of the closet. So you shall not come out. My partner's looking at me like I'm insane. But, let's see if I can reposition this. This is Alucard's wig. Yes, it's very messy. But, in the game, it is very messy. There's a few flyaways, but there's Alucard's wig. His ear kind of came off, but there it is. It normally is on him, but it's not. His pretty horns. His horns are made out of warbler, if you're wondering. And yes, they are actually really heavy on this wig. And that's why he can't sit up straight properly, is because his horns like to push his wig and knock it off of things. Like at said convention, it fell off the table. TV stand. Table. TV stand. I think it was on a TV stand. But yeah, there's his wig. I'm gonna shove it off to the side. I guess I'll grab the first thing I can grab, as my partner is flailing her arms about. I guess I'll grab these first. These are nothing but to look at because the paint has kind of come off of them. But these, points the camera back down, are what I use for his shoes. His shoes are supposed to be very pointy, as you can see, that there's stuff stuck to the bottom. That's gross. But, yes. That way. But, yeah, there's his shoes. I'm kind of grossed out. There's something stuck onto the bottom now. But, anyway, so those are what I use for his shoes. We're just gonna throw those over there, because I just sat that on my, my desk. This is his leg armor. This goes around up to my knee. I don't even know if it's on the screen. This one is the one that goes on my right leg, and this is the left leg. If you play Aura Kingdom, you know that his armor doesn't look this cool. I had to improvise because his armor is a little bland on his legs and not practical to put on said leg. But yeah, there's the 2 leg pieces. And these are made of a craft foam sprayed with a thing called Plastidip, and then the back is made with a stretchy material that I can slip my leg in and out on. And then hot glue, of course, to glue it all together. And then paint, lots and lots of paint, spray paint and paint. And me trying to shove this back in here now. Yeah, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Come on. Okay, maybe I didn't put that one in there. I'll put it in the other one. I do not know how to have this. These are my arm cuffs. These are the things that go on my arms. Or on my hands whenever I wear Alucard. These are his wrist things. I couldn't see what they look like on him too well because said game said movement said I didn't get the rough sheet until after I did the cuffs. But so yeah, here's a nice look at him. I took the thing that is off of his shoulder plate, which is this design is on his shoulder thing, his shoulder dealio, I can't think of it. this has already ripped right here, as you can see. There's actually pieces missing because at the convention I got a little bit pieces coming off there. Don't bring them to cosplay chest. That's all I say. Don't bring them to a cosplay chest. But yeah, there is the back of the cuffs. The fancy little thing. But yeah. I try to follow through with having purple everywhere because he has a purple outfit. And silver is bland. Learn. Don't go alone. And I can't stick this back in here now. Ah, there we go. Everything sticks into each other pretty damn well. Ugh. Try and get the shoulders thing. So, it's stuck to itself. That's not a new thing. But this is the thing, this is the shoulder armor that goes on my shoulder. Here's the front part with the pretty dragon. And then there's the side pieces with prettiness of the... Yep, there is a pretty jewel thing. And it's also made of foam, but there's snaps underneath that connect to my coat. It's sticking to it. But yeah, foam, resin, paint. And then I used my embroidery machine to make the little pieces that go on his ribbon that go to the bottom, and there's another embroidered piece that's from the embroidery machine, which I made the patterns to put on the embroidery machine to embroider these pieces. I can hit someone with this and it would hurt probably, or stab someone with it, it would probably hurt. But yeah, and I also casted the resin pieces on it. Let's see here. Put him back over there. And it just falls to its doom. Okay, we're grabbing the costume itself. I guess I'll start with the pants because there's nothing much to the pants except for this marking here. Basically, the armor covers this much of the pants, and so I have the little drawn on things, and purple pants. Not going to go into detail with those too much. As there's doom in the background. There's much doom in the background. Here is Alucard's overcoat that goes on his outfit. That goes on his coat, which his coat is very fabulous. But yeah. The bias tape that's around was heat and bond on and then sewn on the edges and stuff to make sure it stays. And cravat. Embroidery machine again. Embroidery machine. Then a ribbon that goes across his shoulder. Here's where the armor piece goes. Here's the air lining's red of everything. Here's the back. Then the bottom is the point. There's another snap for my armor piece. Collar stands up. There's that. And now for the beautifulness of this is my coat. There's a shirt underneath it, obviously, because he has a white shirt that goes underneath. But these snaps hold these snaps right here hold the overcoat up, and I'm missing a few of these because I lost the other one. I don't know where it's at. It's probably in his pants. But I have these things right here, the little loopy things. And then, yes, there is 3 things of bias tape. This is actually not bias tape. This white is actually ribbon that I folded over and made into bias tape. There's bias tape black, bias tape white, bias tape gold, and then embroidery machine again, bias tape down the middle, and embroidery machine on the crotch, and then this little armor piece on his hip, and then there's more details down here. there in black along his coat that barely anyone gets to see. Then 2 different bias tapes down there. There's bias tape everywhere on this. And then I have a zipper, a hidden zipper that's right here. There's a white hidden zipper right here that is underneath it all. Now we turn him around, and there is, I'm going to show you the back because it is a mess back here because you don't usually see this part. And why I'm keeping the shirt is this is where some of the wing goes. This is where the, I can't remember what strap, the belt strap goes. This is where the wire goes, and this is where the 2 bungee cords go. So there is 5 holes in the back in all. This is where a big metal piece comes down and it goes into a band that's around my waist. And it's a mess back here. There's actually fire stuck to him. And it's going to be flying in the camera again. But yeah, here's the design that's on the back of the coat. And then points the camera a little upward so I can hold it out. And there's the tailcoat. It's exactly like the overcoat where it has the points. The points like that and stuff. And I really enjoy this costume a lot. But here we go. Push these up here. There's Alucard's coat. You can sort of see the design that's down here somewhere. Down there. Sort of. Oh gosh. And now for the big part of the costume, besides the wing. And it getting stuck to itself. Okay. So these are Alucard's judgment blades. At least one of them. The other one is still in the bubble wrap from the convention. That's how I transport them. But yeah, there's the ginormous judgment blade. I had to hand paint this beautiful design as my computer decides it wants to go off. I got to hand paint the design on and then go around it with some the Jelly Roll pen, actually. And then there's the resin piece. There's a resin piece right here. The resin piece there, and then there's a resin piece here. And this is actually bent for some reason because it's been in plastic for a while, but yeah, there's that. There's the blade, the very large blade, the very large sword. I'm trying to get completely in the camera, but yeah, there's the judgment blades, and the other one is in the plastic wrap still. Yeah, this is, someone asked me to do a tutorial of these. I'm not going to do a tutorial. These took too long to make. I am not making a tutorial on it. I can post the video of me working on it. By the way, this little yellow bit here is a weapons check thing that I have been in a predicament of not know how to get it off because they put it so tight that I can't get it off the sword now. So that's there. Basically, I can tell you how I made these. It's foam board. There's a bit of warbler in the middle that keeps its sturdiness. And then there is foam wrapped around it. Like you can see the foam board right here. And this is foam board right here as well. This is foam board. And then foam and foam board. Foam, 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 resin. Foam. Lots and lots of foam. And this is the craft foam you can get in big rolls at, it's the craft foam that I used in my other tutorial with my Holocaster. So, if you watch that video, it's the same craft foam that I used there. Except it comes in a big roll that you can get from Michael's. And, yeah. a lot of hot glue and a lot of time. Like, the foam board was the longest point of time that I had to do the sword blades, because this sword and all has, the pattern has, let's see, how many parts are there to the pattern? I believe there is 15 pieces to the pattern, because there's just so much you can put on a sheet of paper. So there's like 3 parts to the blade, and then there is this piece here, that piece there, and the piece, and then this, the grip itself. And I can actually hold it like this, so I can hold it by the grip and stuff. It's not too heavy. It's lighter than most swords that I have. But yeah, why the foam board took me a long time was because I was cutting it out with the X-Acto knife, because I don't have a hot knife. And you can't use scissors on foam board, or it's going to make the foam board kind of pinch in a weird way that you don't want it to. So yeah, it may go easier if you had a hot knife or something, but yeah. There's score marks in the grip. Let's see if I can get those. There's some score marks in the grip that I used a X-Acto knife and cut into it and then heated it up, causing it to look like it's been worn a little bit. And then on the grip, I just wrapped the foam around in strips and then gave it some wear and tear to it. So it looks like sort of like a leather wrap or something. But yeah, this is the Judgment blade. I didn't talk too much about my other pieces except the swords, because the swords were the ones that someone asked about. So yeah, originally I was going to cast individual resin pieces right here, but I ran out of time, and this works just as well. So it doesn't really matter. That just works as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So thank you for watching, and if you want to see more cosplay videos, or if you want me to show another costume, comment below what costume you want to see. I have quite a few costumes that I don't have anymore, but I do have some that I'm remaking, so there's that, or there's my Alucard cosplay that I showed whenever I was making the Holocaster. I have a picture at the end of that. Let's see, I have a few other ones, so comment below if you want to see me show different show another costume like this. So hit the like button if you really enjoyed it, and that's pretty much it. Shadow out.